Okay, I don't know how well you can see this, so I'll take a couple pictures just in case, and we'll plug those in here if this footage doesn't work out. But I wanted to show you guys what sun scorch looks like on plants. So this is a very good example. You can see these leaves are kind of pale. Tip you forward so you can see that a little better. They're very pale on this one. This one is definitely scorched. This one, you can see like the middle of that leaf especially got really light. So this is by no means an emergency situation. These plants will recover. They, for the most part, look pretty healthy otherwise. The reason that this happens is if you don't harden your plants off enough. And what I mean by that is put them outside for a few hours a day, progressively for longer and longer, to get them used to actual direct UV light, as opposed to if you start them inside with grow lights like I do. If you start them in a sunny window, you're not as likely to have the issue, but it is still recommended that you give them some time outside. To get used to that more direct light, because it can burn them, it can cause damage. Plants get sunburn, which is essentially what this is, just like human beings do. So it did damage them a little bit, and I'm surprised that it happened because I did have them sitting outside on my patio for like a week and a half, 2 weeks before I put them in here. But I think they just get a lot more direct light here than they do on my patio, so that's probably what happened. So from here, my plan is to put my gloves on and probably listen to an audiobook while I pull a few weeds around the edges. We will mulch this in the near future, if not, probably not today, but sometime in the next week or so. And that will help with weed pressure. I'm gonna lay down cardboard and newspaper, and then we have some straw and some pine needles to put down over top of it, just because that's what we have available. So that's the plan for this little garden plot, and we'll till the rest up here shortly. Oh, did you see that? That little white pretty moth? Those things love broccoli plants. They lay their eggs on any kind of cruciferous plant as their preferred target. And then they hatch out little baby caterpillars that will eat everything on your plant and kill it like overnight. So I'm gonna have to spray these with, I'll show you what I use. I don't like having to spray anything, even organically, if I can help it, but sometimes you just gotta do what you gotta do. You can get this at Walmart. I recommend buying one of the spray bottles like this, and then one of the bottles of the larger bottles of concentrate. And then I have this, it has the label on it, so I never have to remember what I put in a spray bottle, or you know, if the label that I write on it washes off. And then I just mix up more of this and put it in this bottle as I need to. But I'm definitely gonna have to spray my broccoli starts since I'm seeing those white moths. These are what's left of these types of starts that need to be planted. And I'm just gonna continue plugging them in where I have room. I don't think I will be getting to onions today, which is a shame because I think they really would be doing better if I could get them transplanted, but hopefully here soon. That one's really healthy. Look at that, pretty little broccoli. I do want to put in a quick mention here. I'm still fairly novice myself, but it is worth putting in a quick mention here that There are some vegetables that are more prone to sun scorch and sensitivity than others, and to my limited knowledge, peppers is probably the biggest one. I know a lot of people especially in larger commercial growing operations, will put peppers into like a greenhouse or a covered high tunnel or something like that and use some kind of shade cloth or similar measures to keep the harshest parts of the sun's light off of the plants. Harshest measures of the sun's light off of the plants and prevent any damage. I think there's a few tomato varieties, certain color groups of tomatoes that are more sensitive, but I myself would have to do more research on that to figure it out.